So I was thinking about growth mindset and how to explain it to people, and I thought about something that I have a fixed mindset in. I know that there's a lot more to it, but just very simply, the growth mindset is the idea that you can learn things and you can develop skills and abilities, whereas a fixed mindset is, that's just not me.
Yeah.
I'm not that way.
Subconscious belief.
Yeah.
Just nailed in there.
Right.
This is what it is no matter what.
Right.
Yeah.
So one of my, and so I've been thinking about this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so many fixed mindsets about so many. When we're younger, and then we start to learn about ourselves, we start to identify in certain ways. And one of the things that I identified with is I'm just not athletic. I'm anything that takes any coordination.
Wow.
Is not me. Like,
you're an amazing yoga student. So the fact that you just said that, I don't see that in you.
Well, yoga gives you plenty of time to get from one position to another, and so that has been very helpful to me.
To like soccer and basketball,
right? Where you have to, right?
Yeah.
Like you have to like move quickly, and you have to be coordinated.
You
So.
must be a little coordinated in yoga. You're very coordinated now.
Well, okay, so this is me trying to take something that I've had a fixed mindset about. So, and that's why I'm like, I should have Laura teach me how to do a cartwheel. And then I'm like, that's a great idea. And then after I thought that, I'm like, that's a terrible idea. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna hurt myself. I'm gonna injure myself trying to do a cartwheel. Or I was thinking, like, what if it takes me like 4 hours to learn how to do a cartwheel? It's going to be the stupidest video ever. I don't know. It might take 4 hours. That's why I put it on this so that I can edit
one of those little memes from SpongeBob that says 2 hours later.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So anyhow, yeah, I mean, labels are helpful in some ways because it's important to know the things that we struggle with and the things that we
unless
need to improve
unless
on.
you do label it and sort of define it a little bit
Right.
in your head, then you're not really discovering the issues you need to work on.
Right.
For humans, we have to put a voice to something, even though it
Right.
feels weird to label it. But yeah.
Well, and I think it's also important to acknowledge that something's hard. Because if I was thinking that, like, I was born with the same ability that you are physically, then I would be like, I'm such a loser because I can't run marathons like Laura, and I can't do all this other stuff that you do, you know. So I think it's okay to acknowledge it.
Maybe you don't label it as hard, though. Maybe you just
Right.
label it as, I might not be naturally as good at this as
Right.
others, so it might take me a little more time.
Right.
You know, as far as labeling goes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like you have to.
Because you don't want to already set yourself up for failure by assuming it's hard, you know.
Right. It's really, I think you have to keep both in mind. Like you have to validate your experience because for some people it is legitimately really hard to do certain things. And so if you're trying to just say, yeah, I just need to work at this a little bit, but
you're
like
deluding yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, but I'm hopeful that doing a cartwheel is something that I can.
It is.
It's
something you can do, but this isn't really related. I mean, it sort of is. I was just telling my class today, I have a brother-in-law who really wanted to do the splits. He really wanted to do the splits. I don't know if he wanted to right or left more than the other. And I said, I really do feel like most people have it in them to do that if you really want. But if you're not naturally inclined for the flexibility in your hips like that, it's going to take you a lot of time and effort.
Right.
So you just need to make the decision. Is this something I really, really want? Because we all have to put our time somewhere. And if we're wasting our time doing things that are not important, like doing the splits, that does not really matter.
Or doing a cartwheel. And I went through that in my mind. I'm like, is this something that's really important? And I'm like, no. However, it's a helpful discussion.
Yeah.
And it's a good way to illustrate it. And it's not, and hopefully it's not going to take me 4 hours.
No, it will not.
So,
it will not. It's good to make those little connections in your brain too, don't you think? Especially when your body's doing something physical like that, physical connections at the same time. So,
right.
anyways, but going back to the splits.
Right.
Flexibility is something that takes a really long time to get. Doing a cartwheel is not necessarily flexibility. That's more of a strength learned skill. And I think, just speaking of cartwheels, I think anybody, if they have to, or body strength. But I think that's one of the things, one of those things that almost anybody can learn to do. It's not, it's learned skill.
Right. Well, this might be kind of humorous.
And that's okay. It really is as simple as, so I was telling Christine earlier, if you think of a cartwheel in linear terms where you're going vertical up and over your body, that's scarier. I think that's
right.
And especially if you haven't done a lot of body awareness and spatial awareness, that would be like really hard to grasp for your body and your mind. So I was telling her, think more horizontal, think more staying on the ground and not leaving the ground so much. Just like when you're learning a crow. You don't have to ever go off the ground to do a cartwheel. You can keep your toes down. So this is the learning cartwheel. You keep it really small and you stay near the ground and you keep your legs bent. And it's not going to look pretty, but you go hand, foot, foot. See how I barely lift my feet up at all? Yeah. I can even make it tinier. And I tell you that counts.
Okay.
That is the cartwheel, but we'll make it. Okay, so I'm just going to have you start out. We want to stay on this mat. It's really a carpet padding and then 2 rugs, so it's pretty cushiony. So I'm going to have you get on the mat and then start with your right foot forward and your right hand forward. And then you've done half moon. It really is the beginning of a cartwheel is basically doing half moon pose, but then you use the strength of your right leg to keep you over. That's really all it is. It's going into half moon with momentum and letting your right leg keep you over. Use the power from your right leg to keep you over. Go into it.
Okay, so
I just want you to think hand, and then little tiny thing, foot. Good. Oh, good. You should be ready yourself. That was really good.
Okay.
Just do that over and over again for like a couple more times.
Okay.
Okay, so do the same thing.
I'm so sorry.
Now he's really going to hate it. Gino, come here.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. So just keep doing what you were doing before. I'll be right here.
Okay,
and
so
just think.
not slow.
Not slow. Just go right into it. Go. Yep. Okay, now do that 5 more times.
I'm doing a circle more than a cartwheel.
It kind of is. Good job. This is basically what you're doing right now. Is that. So
are my legs really going up that high?
I felt like they were.
Were they?
Maybe more than that. It's still a cartwheel. 1, 2, 3. I think I was doing all the work. I heard you.
You were. Okay. I need to help Laura.
Maybe I should do a cartwheel and you should spot me. Get that feeling good. Just go. That's another thing we do in crow. In and out of crow. In and out. Yep. Try to go more sideways. Kick up and then come back down. Kick up and come back down. And then try to get that left leg to come up above the right leg. A little higher each time. Think sideways. And that's another point too, is learning a new skill like this might not happen in an hour. Or 4 hours. It might need to be one of those things where you do this, what we're doing now, once a day. Or for a few minutes every day. And maybe you video yourself. And you show that progression of you doing this and kicking up higher and higher every time. Every session, you work on it. You can't go from this to this in one day, I think it's going to take weeks.
Okay.
But it won't be as hard as doing the splits. It won't be, because I think if my brother-in-law really wanted to get those splits, it would probably take years.
Right.
I really think it would take years of consistent effort.
That is another thing that is part of growth mindset, because like the fear of failure or the fear of doing things even imperfectly, because sometimes I think we set a standard, like I don't want to do the ugly cartwheel.
Right.
Like maybe like after 2 weeks I'm just like going to be okay with doing the ugly cartwheel.
That's true. That's
okay.
And instead you'll learn, and it's not lowering your expectations, I don't think. Instead you're just learning what's acceptable to you. Like
right.
Why do you have such high expectations about something that's really not that important? Or even just in general, why do you have such high expectations that are so difficult to achieve that you're just going to create guilt and shame?
Right.
Why do that?
Right. Like maybe it's not lowering expectations so much as changing your opinion about what's important.
Yes, that's good.
Yeah, because
and therefore changing the vision, changing the goal.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with changing your goals and visions as you're ebbing and flowing in life. You gotta change.
It's just lowering expectations.
Let's be honest.
But sometimes we get to do that, and going through. I mean, like being able to accept ourselves and like you talked about guilt and shame. Like maybe it's okay that maybe it's okay.
Yeah.
But putting in the effort and like being able to say that like I've tried. Not only have I tried, I've practiced. And I've gotten better at it.
I've tried though. Already at this point, you have done it. Sorry, I know you don't like the way you do it, but you have done the cartwheel. Full stop. You've done it. So you haven't just tried, you've done it. But your goal, your vision for now, we're going to keep it that way, is to do a cartwheel where your legs are a little higher, your hips are a little higher, and it's more of an up and over.
Right.
But we don't have to have a perfect up and over. We can have like a little weenie up and over, and that's fine.
Right. Because I'm not going to be doing it on a balance.
Right. No, exactly.
I'm not going to like fall off of anything.
No, you're not going to do it on the edge of a cliff. Okay.
No, that's a whole other fear.
That would be the Bean family kind of cartwheel.
Yes.
Morning, 2 at night, and 2 in the night, and call me in the morning.
I was thinking about the labels, and we kind of talked about having that balance before, but I think that sometimes we limit ourselves.
Yeah.
And that's so it's just figuring out that balance with, is this reasonable? Is this something that I really can do if I put some effort into it? And that's kind of what it's about. So, okay.
Right there. Cool beans.